Morning, family. Ham's Loft. Sunday. I think it's July 9th. I think it is. I'm not for sure. Just the only thing I got going on now is I just start to clean out the fall breeder's pen before I start breaking up the pairs. Normally, guess if you look, these are like bins. I put 2 bins and then I put a shelf, 2 more bins, shelf and everything, and then I put a divider in the middle, and that keeps them doing their thing. Right now I got 4 eggs that I found in there, no big deal. One on bust, the other 3 would toss away. And these are just the ones I put on the bottom. I leave an opening on the milk crate so that they can do something on the bottom. But we just pulled that out, just show you what it looks like in there. Not a pretty sight, but it is what it is. I just threw the pan down, threw some feed in there. Pretty much this is just like almost a hollow shell. I'll come in here, scrape the floor, scrape all the perches, and do all the cleaning before I start separating and moving the cocks out of here. Well, I mean, I'll move the hens out of here and the cocks will stay in this one. I moved a few of the young birds that I had left. It was a couple in that section. I moved them over here, so pretty much everybody's on the floor. Pretty much the young birds, got a couple of silvers there, black, grizzle, some checks, and the ones in there. All these are 2019 birds, except for that one right there. That's a stray. That pancake friend called them from Chattanooga. It was once again, about 180 miles off course. The guy said that he didn't want them. Pancake had them for about 5 weeks. Just went on and gave them to me because he didn't know what to do with them. I just told him I'd take them. So every bird in here are 2019 birds, just young birds. They're not gonna fly this season, but they're probably gonna be bred for my stock birds. All right, let's get out of here. Okay, they got my A and B team, or I'll just say my flying team, because they're the only ones I got that's gonna be flying. And I think everybody's seen my video. If you haven't seen my video, you can probably check it right before this one. And I flew the birds 1.7 miles. I seen them go the wrong way at first. They came back. It was 52 that I let go. I still got 52. And then I got my flight right there. She didn't go. She turned around and laid an egg last night. I threw it away this morning. That's my egg tree right there. See how far I can throw and hit it. So I'm gonna have some target practice in a little while with the eggs from over there. And I'll be breaking down this one probably before next weekend. And then all the hens are going this one. All the cocks are going the very far one. And my race team will go in the middle one. And all this wood in the front, it'll be taken down. And we'll just go from there. Cool. Okay, gonna go over a few things that I did right quick. Get ready to mix my pure grain with my wild bird feed, and I mix it with some more seed. And when race season gets a little closer, I'll do more safflower and less peas. So that's how I work my my feed. But right now it'll get mixed with the exception of the peanuts. They won't go in there. Okay, this last thing is, oh, they're on the roof. Just get scared off. All right, this last thing is, if you notice, I always leave a pail of water, pan of water outside, and I always keep my door closed during training. And that's only so that the birds, I can evaluate when they come in they can get some water. I can see if they panting and how far I have released them to see if they panting and it's only been a short distance, how early in the morning I release them, how late in the morning, how hot it is. Then as I move the distance further back, that pan will go to a water tub like that, which will go inside. So when I open the door, depending on how far they're flying, they'll be able to get the water, but it'll be inside. As we move closer and closer, the water go from inside to actually inside the loft past the bars. That's so that they are trapped straight and go straight in. But the door stays closed until they get about 15 miles. Then when I release them, I'll come home and trap it open, and they'll go straight in, and I'll be a lot more comfortable on their exercise, or to see how in shape they are. All right. So when you see the water thing out here, that's on purpose. And then once you see it inside the pen, that'll still be on purpose. And then you won't see it no more, and all this other stuff will be gone. Normally my birds don't stay on the roof. If you've been watching my videos, sometimes they'll come in and land, but 90% of the time they stay on the loft roof. That's why I want them to stay. That bird right there is the one that was the first one home on the 1.7. It's a silver. Okay. The last thing that I want to say is that normally when I'm training my birds, I release from the same release point 3 times. And that's just to evaluate to see how fast they get back home. For me, it's about letting the bird build up confidence. If he comes home on the first one really late, then when I release him again at the same spot, he might pick up the pace a little bit, learn it a little better. By the 3rd time, he's so confident in coming home that direction, he's actually probably make 1 turn and then he's shooting home. And as I push it further and further back, the routine stays pretty much the same until they get about between 85 and 100 miles. Then it's just release, just release, just release. All right, any questions, comments? Subscribe. Do what you do. Shouts out to all the subscribers, all the flyers. Thank you very much.